I woke up in paradise again.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry, Sam? You want something to eat? Just like your daddy. Just like your daddy. Yes, you are.
Hey, Baba. Did we fix chili dogs and didn't give you one? My sunset's almost gone. Riley, look at Mom. Hey, buddy. Hey, Riley. Riley and I are kayaking in Lake Hamburg, and we're at Hamburg State Park. It's my favorite campground, we actually are in my favorite space. I'm gonna bring him out for just a little bit, but not too long. This is the first time I've taken him kayaking in this lake because there are alligators. Of course, there's probably alligators everywhere, but we're just doing a little trial run, and then I'm gonna drop him off with Daddy. But we're having a great time here. It is beautiful here. Here's what part of the campground looks like from the water. That campground site right there is number 27. That's where we were at Christmas time. We have been to a lot of these spots, and a couple of them several times. I do have my favorites, which I'll share later. But this is just about the prettiest place you can imagine. The sun sets right over there, and the sun rises on the other side. So you actually get to see a sunrise and a sunset all from the same campground. There are 30 spots, and all except site number 1 and 2, which are walk-ins, are on the water. Site number 3 is a walk-in too, but it's kind of, you have a water view but not really water access. But you can fish from the sides of all the campgrounds. You can kayak. if you kayak, this is just such an awesome place to come. I mean, I would come here even if I didn't kayak, so it's just beautiful. I love water views, so that's why I like it. It's very peaceful. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. So if you're looking for a lot of glitz and glory, this isn't your place. But if you're looking for a quiet, beautiful spot, unless you have a neighbor dog like we do this time, who sounds like Cujo, it's not as peaceful as it has been. But I'd take this over much of anything else anytime. Campsite. I started a fire before I got the kayak. There's Kenny taking pictures of me. We just had dinner. I fixed beef tips and rice. And he's washing the dishes, so you can't beat that. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you a campground tour, and I'm going to show you a map of the campground and explain to you my favorites and why they're my favorites. The winds have died down now, and I'm out in the middle of the lake, and I'm hoping to see the sunset from the lake. It's right behind me. It's a little glary, but I'm excited. I can't wait. I will have the link of my particular kayak in the description. I purchased it myself about 2 years ago. I did a lot of research before I bought it. I really like it. It's easier to put up myself than the foldable kayaks, and it's lightweight enough for me to handle. If you use my link, I could possibly get a little commission, but I just wanted to share with you the one that I got. It's a really good deal, and I like it. these are sites number 1, 2, and 3. They are walk-in sites. They're the only sites in the whole campground that are not on the water. Although number 3, you have water view. That was actually the first place we ever came. By accident we found this place, and now this is like our 10th visit here. That's site number 4. That's a pull-through spot. Sites number 5 and 6 coming up are buddy sites, kind of close to each other. This is site number 7. It's a pull-through. It's high up off of the water, but you do have water access. It's the first site I ever came to with the trailer by myself. This is number 9. 9 is a really nice site. It's also a pull-through and is high up off the water, but you do have water access. Number 10 and 11 are back ends, but they're kind of close to each other too. These next two, 12 and 13, are also buddy sites. Number 14 is a small site, but it's a pull-through. You have water access, but not a lot of land around you. It's a little swampy at times. So, number 15 is a back end. Number 16 is a pull-through. I've been there with a friend. We were van camping and stayed there. Number 16 and 17 and 18 coming up are back ends. They are, 17, 18, and 19 are back ends. And they're all right here. 17 and 18 are kind of close together. And then we're going to go down to 20, which is on the peninsula, which is our favorite site. And it's kind of a downhill, so you have a little bit of a berm hiding you from the road, and you have all this privacy. Look at this. This whole entire area is site 20. You can see the sunrise and the sunset all from the same site. The only bad thing is, and it's not a bad thing so much, but the boat ramp is there. It is public, so other people can go on it. Right next to us is site number 21. It's a back end. The playground is right across from here also. The playground and the multi-purpose area, which I believe you can rent. Site number 22. 23 and 24, all they're kind of close to each other. They're back ends. This is site number 25. It's on the water, but again, you don't have a lot of grass around you. You do have your little dock area, but not a lot of grass. And then 26, also, you have your little picnic area, but not a lot of grass. There's a crane there. I don't know if you can see him. There he is right there. Okay, and then this is number 27. This is where we stayed at Christmas time. And if you go back and look at our Christmas at Hamburg State Park, you'll see more of this site. This is my second favorite site. And actually, this is probably a better site than 20 in the summer, because 20 doesn't have any trees left because of the hurricane. So it's a good site in the winter, but not so much in the summer. Everybody fishes, can fish from their sites. Okay, this is 28. 29 and 30. They, again, I see them as buddy sites because they're kind of close to each other. 30 is nice because you have these woods on the side and you're a little private on your living side. And then these are all woods that back up to, on the way, they go out and they also go to the trash dump and the dump station. But I've been here at all 4 seasons, and I'm telling you, this is the most beautiful, beautiful park. It doesn't matter what time of year you're here. It's just gorgeous. We've walked around this loop many times and seen deer out while we were walking. Just lots and lots of them. Area that's very nice. You can rent kayaks, paddle boats, and canoes there. They also have a mill there, and most Saturdays they have a mill tour, which would be a really cool field trip for kids or anyone who's interested in history, actually. All right, I'm going to turn you around so you can see what it looks like leaving. They were closed a little bit after our last hurricane, I think for about a month, and I'm so glad they were able to open up again. I forgot to take photos of the bathroom, but they are very well kept and updated, and I highly recommend them. This park is kind of in the middle of nowhere. The closest town would be Sandersville, which we love. There's pretty much anything you need there. There's a really cool restaurant called the Pickle Barrel that we like. There's a Walmart Supercenter. And then Dublin, Georgia is not very far away after that. It's about the next farthest city, and they are big. They have a lot more to see. So when you come out of the campground, you want to take a left, and that takes you to the daily use area. They have a little bit of parking over here because there's some trails that meet up right there. Oh, today's the mill. Today they're having the mill tour. Actually, let me get some footage of that. You can see the dam over there. Oops. That's the dam over there that I can't see. Never mind. But they're having a mill tour. And they have that most Saturdays in season. Kind of busy today. Here's the grist mill. See, they're having a mill tour today.